What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my Let's Play series. This would be episode 6. Well, as you can see, there's a new machine here. It's just a mass smelter, super smelter, if you will. It's pretty simple. You put coal in the sides, you put what you want to smelt in the top, and it all automatically feeds into the furnaces, and then your product comes at the bottom. Those hoppers feed into the top. The side ones feed into the sides of the furnace, and then the bottom hoppers, they feed into the chest. So whenever whatever you're trying to smelt is done, it goes into the bottom. But it was brought to my attention by a friend of mine that I was driving him nuts because none of my doors had pressure plates on the insides of them, so they automatically closed. So shout out to him, but there you go. I was going to be mean and just annoy him, but I decided to put him down anyways. So there we go. So now they close automatically, so I don't have to worry about it. If I can get out of them. But yeah, I also put one in here. So there you go. Found a few eggs. Popped the eggs. Got a couple chickens. So we're gonna try to keep getting a few chickens going, and eventually we're gonna make a automatic chicken farm. Eventually. But we only got a couple now, so we're just gonna do that. Not much has really changed. I finished up the sugarcane farm from last episode. Obviously you could tell I put out some torches, so a ton of mobs would just stop spawning. But I got over on the side here just to keep them from I just keep them in the cave instead of spawning on the outside. Oh, look, water source. Hey, another chicken. But I have not done this yet, so you guys could see it fully grown. It only grows that high. You push the button, and there you go. And then it'll automatically grow whenever it's full. Hit the button, and you automatically get the sugar cane collected in the chest. You lose a couple on the sides there, but it's not really that big of a deal. It's only a few or a couple, and it doesn't happen every time, just every once in a while. But what we got going on today is pumpkin farm, and you guys can pause the video, kind of take a look, see what goes on there on the redstone. It's not really complicated. It's pretty easy. It is resource heavy on iron, but I found a ton of iron. But basically it's just 2 pumpkin plots, pistons, pumpkin plots, pistons, you get the idea. But you want to put water behind where your pumpkins, or where you put your pumpkin seeds. That way, you know, they're hydrated all the time. But you could see the redstone. I didn't need as many repeaters. I tend to put more than I need. But like I said, this is really, it's more, and I shouldn't have done that, but it's more resource non-friendly when you first start out, but if you can get it going when you first start out, it definitely pays off. When I get to the nether and I can actually get, you can see, oh, I got one. What happened there? Oh, I see what happened. Oh, I must have jumped down on that spot, and well, let's go get a hoe and some seeds, replant that. But basically what happens, the way you have it, is when you have the plants right next to each other and then the pistons on either side of them, the plants, when they're right next to each other, they're forced to only grow in front of the pistons. So naturally they will always grow in front of the pistons, and the pistons will naturally always harvest them when you push the button. But as I was saying, when I go to the nether, which I'm going to do soon, I mean, I got diamond armor, there's no reason why I can't. I'm going to go to the nether, and I'm going to get everything that I need out of there as quick as I can, because not all like super enchanted or geared or anything like that. I do have diamond armor, and it shouldn't be that big of a deal just to run in there and kill a couple blazes and be good. But I also need to get, whatchamacallit, can't think of it. Yep, I lost it. But I'm going to make a hopper timer, and I need comparators. So I'm going to have to go to the nether to farm the mats to make comparators, and then I'm going to hook this farm and the sugarcane farm up to the same hopper timer, and they will just harvest together automatically. Then it's automatic harvest, farm, collection. I don't have to do anything forever. And if we ever get the update, which I cannot wait if we can get the update to where villagers can plant for you, I can make all of my farms automatic, which will be fantastic. But we'll just, I figured I'd be a little more organized, and I just kind of set everything up, and you guys can see it. I mean, it's not too difficult of a build if you want to build it. And like I said, you can always go back and pause to see the redstone layout. It's pretty straightforward layout. There's not really any complication to it. The repeaters are just to extend the signal around so it's all on the same signal of one button push. And apparently I forgot cobblestone. Sweet. Okay, I was prepared at one point. But I got lucky enough when I was down mining. Like I said before, I'm not going to mine on video because that's just boring, and I'm pretty sure you guys know how to mine. So, and I showed you my setup on how I like to mine to be efficient. But I got lucky and I found a bunch of iron, so I was able to make all of the hoppers and repeaters and pistons to be able to do this. I could make the, you can extend this as far out as you want. There is no limit to how far you can take this out. So if later on I wanted it, like in my main survival world, I have my pumpkin farm that's 100 blocks long. You don't need it that long, but why not? Oh, no, that's not right. Oops. Let's try this again. So, but like I said, this it comes in handy if you want to make pumpkin pie between the sugarcane farm and the pumpkins. You can have food forever. It just really isn't, to start out, resource friendly, but you can do it. I mean, this is only what, our 6th episode, and I have not played off video all that much other than mining or, you know, tearing away a bunch of land and flattening it out. So other than that, my actual gameplay, you guys have pretty much seen it all. So it is doable if you want to do it. I need to put some glass. I like putting glass on top and all of it. I'll put a piece of glass there at the front. Nothing will spawn in there because, as you can see, I put the jack-o'-lanterns in there to kind of light behind the plants, and so the entire area in there will be lit up, so nothing will spawn in there. And with it automatically harvesting, you should never have to go in there. So blocking it off with a piece of glass and just leaving you a space so you can open the chest, you'll be good to go. The main benefit and kind of the reason why I made this is when I start building the castle, I want to do the floors in jack-o'-lanterns. And it's going to be a lot, but I want to do the floors in jack-o'-lanterns and then put carpet over them. That way I don't need any torches anywhere. So there's no torches sticking out of walls, so I can put paintings, I can hang chairs from the wall if I wanted to. But it's a cleaner look on your interior, plus it leaves more space for chests, furnaces, anvils, enchanting rooms. I mean, just everything, so you don't have a bunch of torches sticking out of the walls, because all of your light illuminates out of the floor, and the light, when you put pumpkins down or glowstone, it comes through the carpet, so it doesn't get obstructed when you put carpet over the pumpkins. So it comes in handy. That's why I like getting it started early, because once you get it to where it's set on the automatic timer, I'm gonna be short one. Once you get it set on the automatic timer and it's automatically harvesting while you're building your castle or fort or house or whatever you're building, or you're going out and exploring it, well, as long as, you know, this chunk's loaded still, you don't go too far, this will continue to automatically harvest constantly, and you never have to touch it, just basically collect. So you will have plenty of light, and I've been finding a lot of coal lately, so that's why I kind of made the super smelter, because with building a castle, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna have it look like yet. I've been messing around, drawing some stuff up, and I'm not gonna have enough glass. Awesome. But I've been drawing some stuff up, thinking up some designs. You know, looking at some other people's castle builds and seeing how far I want to go, because I don't want to make it super huge, but you know, a decent size. And it being in between, you know what? I'm gonna go farm some sand real quick. And by the power of video editing, poof, it's done. But there you go. Well, I'm gonna put some, put some stairs on the side just to clean it up a little bit. But my castle's gonna be big enough in between those, the two mountains here, so there's not gonna be a lot of detail on the sides that you could see. But I do want to make like the front, you know, like pillars or towers or whatever you want to call it on the front, and then some drawbridge looking stuff, and you know, kind of look castle-y. But I'll get it figured out. I just wanted to get some farms set up so we didn't have too much of a struggle trying to stay alive while we're building all this stuff and get ahead of ourselves. But that is pretty much it for this pumpkin farm. Push a button, and for now, push a button and you're good to go. They all automatically collect in the hoppers, and then they go down in the chest, and that's it. So, but I'm gonna put hopper timer right there under the ground, and then I need more, I don't know, not necessarily farm, but that water source is a lifesaver. I need some more farms. And I think the chicken farm, obviously, because I got a bunch of chickens now, the chicken farm is going to be probably the first chicken farm, animal farm, whatever. And there's a design. I have it in my survival world. I have two, well, actually three of them, because I have one in the nether as well. That way it's generating food while you're in the nether, because of my ginormous project there. But it automatically, it collects the eggs, spits the eggs out, and then there's a blade of lava. I mean, I'll do the build and you guys can see it. I'll do that one on video, because if I did it and then, you know, you guys came back and seen it, you'd be like, well, how do you build it? So I'll build that one, and it'll automatically collect the eggs. It'll shoot the eggs out, and it'll pop up, you know, baby chickens. So the baby chickens won't burn up in the blade of lava because they're not tall enough. But when they grow to full adults, they'll die from the lava, and the hopper that they're on top of will collect the egg, or collect the food and feathers. So, and I want to find a skeleton farm. And I got forever arrows, bones, and bone meal. But yeah, there's gonna be a tower on either side of the front, and then, you know, the whole entryway in the front of the castle looking stuff. I probably won't put pumpkins on it. I'm gonna put just, I don't know, I'll probably put torches around it, make it look, you know, old style. But this one's gonna be a big build, because I gotta build it in between here. I mean, it's not gonna be giant, but I'm also gonna go down, so there's gonna be like a basement, a floor or two underneath it. So you're gonna have the main, like, what I guess you would consider the living area, but then underneath it is going to be the very bottom floor. If I put two floors, the second floor of the basement would basically be like mass storage system, and that one's not too difficult either. But I need to clean up that waterfall. I'm not sure where I'm gonna build my nether portal, because I need to get that built and get things rolling. I got animals back here that I need to bring over and just start fencing in. And I doubt I'll make a barn, because it doesn't kind of go with the whole castle theme. I might find like an old school medieval type, well, what we consider now a barn, to put them all in, just to make it look and go with the whole theme. But I think it's gonna pretty much do it for this episode. I just wanted to get that pumpkin farm in there, show you guys how that was going, and then we're probably gonna go to the nether, the next one. But thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. we will see you on episode, what is it, 7? But you guys take care. Thanks for watching.